when hinges creak in doorless chambers,
and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls.
it's time to celebrate Disney's Haunted Mansion. I'm Sherry.
And I'm Lisa, and this is D23 Inside Disney.
Welcome, foolish mortals. We're here at Disneyland Park for the spooktacular premiere of Disney's Haunted Mansion, inspired by the classic attraction and featuring an all-star ensemble cast.
Doom Buggy!
Speaking of, Sherry, you materialized an interview with one of the film's stars, correct?
I did. Owen Wilson received my sympathetic vibrations and sat down for a chat. Take a look. All right, so let's talk all things Haunted Mansion. What excited you about this project, and how did you first get involved?
Well, I spoke with Justin, the director, and just kind of hearing him talk about his kind of ideas for it, and then being open to some of my thoughts, that made me think I would enjoy it. And it's funny kind of how you make decisions on things, because a lot of times it can sometimes come down to just a feel that you get. And my feeling from Justin was just, I like this. I think that I think I would work well with him, and so
nice.
That's what it was.
Okay, let's talk about Kent. What can you tell us about your character?
Yes, I play Father Kent, and he's a little bit of a salesman, and so, Rosario's kind of brought him on to sort of deal with this challenge that she and her son are facing, and I kind of help put together the team, the dream team. He has this sort of different, tools and weapons and strategies for dealing with this.
That's great, very collaborative. Yeah. What was it like seeing the mansion set for the first time?
Pretty spectacular. It's funny, you work on movies where, it's always nice to have people come visit you and stuff, but sometimes I feel like people are a bit sort of let down, like, they want sort of, you could be working on kind of a small independent movie and it's not much going on for people to see. But a movie like this was fun for people to come visit because it was so kind of spectacular, the sets that they created and the incredible cast that Justin put together, and then also filming in New Orleans, gave me a chance to kind of fall in love with that city.
Wow. What was the process like for you in terms of special effects?
I think special effects sometimes can be a little bit challenging, a lot of green screen, and we didn't really have that much because we had kind of built these spectacular sets. But I think also just sort of the makeup and stuff that they did, you'd get ready in the morning and there's a ghost in the next chair getting ready, and you wouldn't want to be seeing some of these ghosts in your dreams at night.
I'm sure. Well, you mentioned Rosario. The whole cast is truly legendary, so I'm sure it was really fun to be on set. Do you have any particularly memorable stories from filming?
Well, I'd always wanted to work with Danny DeVito, and I've loved so many of the movies that he's done, and finally getting a chance to work with him and even have him slap me in a scene was, okay, I can check that box now.
That's a great bucket list item, being slapped by Danny DeVito.
Yes.
What do you hope audiences take away from watching Haunted Mansion?
Well, I just hope that that we can sort of deliver on what has made the attraction such a sort of icon over the years, and so that's, I think, that's the goal, and I think that I think we deliver.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on the film.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Sherry, that was so great.
Thank you.
I think it's time we see Owen and pals in action. Here's an exclusive clip from Disney's Haunted Mansion.
Madam Leota?
Well, it's about time. Very powerful book you're holding. Best know how to use it.
How did you get in there?
I can show you what happened, but it will cost you. $3.
What?
Wow. It's highway robbery. Fine, that's fine. Shh, go ahead.
I cannot wait for everybody to see the full film. And who better to tell us more about the film than Haunted Mansion director Justin Simien. So we are here at the world premiere of your film Haunted Mansion. How does it feel to be in front of the attraction Haunted Mansion for the film. How does it feel?
It's very surreal. It's very surreal. We worked really hard on this movie. It took years. It took a lot of effort. It was one of those things where you're like, I don't know if it'll ever come. So to be here with my mom, who actually like took me on the Haunted Mansion when I was a little kid, flew me to Disney World, and it was like a big family vacation and kind of started the obsession for me. So it's pretty amazing to be here with my mom and my husband and these wonderful artists that we've been working with.
That is amazing. Okay, so you have a special connection to Haunted Mansion. You also did a lot of walkthroughs in preparation for the film. What were some of your favorite details or Easter eggs from the Haunted Mansion that you adapted into the film?
I think my favorite detail about it, I mean, there's so many details. I mean, when I worked at Disneyland, I was also in film school. And the thing that really struck me about what was so amazing about what happens here is like how those little details, the ones especially that you don't notice, they really add up to the experience that you're having. And I knew that there were certain areas on the ride where eyes look out at you, but on the walkthrough, you realize it's everywhere. It's kind of like built into every nook and cranny. There are like two eyes and a face looking at you, and realizing, oh my God, that's why I feel so claustrophobic, and that's why it feels kind of spooky and fun. And that was just one that like I knew was there, but I didn't know how intense that detail was, and we kind of ran with that a little bit on the movie.
Wow, well, thank you so much. Congratulations. And I got to ride again and see all those eyes.
That's right. Look forward. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Now, the Disney Parks attraction that inspired the film has been welcoming guests with ghoulish delight since the Disneyland version opened in 1969.
Sherry and I recently got to talk to Walt Disney Imagineering's Juleen Woods on the history and details of Haunted Mansion. Look alive and hear what she had to say. We are so excited. We are here with Walt Disney Imagineering's Juleen Woods to tell us all about the amazing fun facts she knows. I hear you're a fan, Juleen. I'm really excited to have you here with us today.
Thank you. I'm also very excited to be here to talk about the greatest attraction in the history of mankind throughout all universes.
Agreed.
So that's a bold statement, right, to kick us off. How do you get involved with the attraction and then also the film?
Sure. So the Haunted Mansion has very deep meaning for me. I actually got engaged on this attraction 18 years ago. I've been married happily for 17 years. He asked me in a dune buggy. He had a light in the ring box so I could actually see the ring. And actually, I don't even know if he said the full, will you marry me? He said, will you? And I just said, yes! And then I just was the happiest day of my life and got engaged here on the attraction. So that's the beginning of my story. And then I, started at Imagineering. Everyone knew I was a big Haunted Mansion fan, and we really talked about how I could get more involved with it, working for the franchise team and working with our story team. I really did my research so I could learn every fact I could about the attraction. We created a franchise guide that's over 150 pages with every detail about this attraction. And I'm inevitably the Haunted Mansion expert now.
Wow, that is so cool, or should I say, so ghoul. Oh, I had to. So you're a fan of the Haunted Mansion, to say the least. Why do you think this attraction is so beloved? And to that end, what makes it such a good subject for a big screen adaptation?
That's a great question. Yes, I think the magic of the attraction is several things. The first thing is the music, which was written by Ex Atencio, an Imagineer who didn't have any music experience, but Walt said, write me a song for this attraction, so he wrote Grim Grinning Ghosts. He also wrote Yo-Ho for Pirates Caribbean, so 2 for 2. So the music is really a huge part of it. It changes the mood every room you go to. And then getting to know all these ghosts, 999 of them, those are great stories to learn. And it's really the perfect balance of humor and scary and fun. And that is really hard to do and be family friendly. So all of those aspects are also great for a film. And you have great characters, you have great opportunities to explore this attraction in this world.
You're talking to us about opportunities, though. There's a wealth of Easter eggs here within the attraction that we hear might be in the film. What can you tell us was really important to bring from the attraction to the film?
Oh, wow. So one of the most important parts to us was making sure that the Haunted Mansion itself is a character. It can stand alone and you think, what is the Haunted Mansion thinking and doing right now? But the Easter eggs are plentiful. One of the things that's most interesting in the attraction is if you are going past the Great Hall and you see Victor Geist playing the pipe organ, that pipe organ was actually in the movie 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Whoa. So how incredible is that? And then they recreated recreated it for the movie in a beautiful way. They did so many incredible details from the attraction into the film that our guests and fans are going to lose their minds over. From like all the portraits and the carvings and the bus. I can tell you 1,000 things.
Wow. Take us to the moment. What was the very first thing you did when you were asked to help with the film?
Of course. I mean, after screaming and doing a happy dance, I read the script, which was so exciting and so well done. Loved how they really explored the attraction. And then we planned our midnight tour of the Haunted Mansion, where we brought the entire production after park hours into the Haunted Mansion. And they walked down that endless hallway where you see the candelabra. They were on the floor of the ballroom, among the ballroom dancers.
No way, that's so cool. I've always wanted to go there.
Exactly. They got to see up close so many of the details of the antiques that we have throughout the mansion, and just, enjoy that day.
So speaking of that, tell us what you hope fans take away from this movie when they see it after all the work, all the excitement building up to this.
Yes, I think it's a thrill ride that really, again, balances the grim and the grinning, the fun and the scary. So I think everyone who sees the movie is going to love that, and they're going to be so love how they honor the attraction, that they captured all those details, they captured all the right ghosts, and then they'll be like, I need to go to Disneyland or Disney World and go on the attraction and have my own immersive ghost experience. And you know what? There's always room for one more.
Ooh, she went there.
The mood and the environment of this attraction is what makes it so special.
This is so fun. I love this attraction. Beware of hitchhiking ghosts. That was so fun, and I learned so much about the attraction. But that actually has me wondering, how much do you think the cast of the movie knows about it?
Well, I had a chance to find out. We offered them a chilling challenge about the attraction. Let's see how they did.
C, 999.
I'm gonna say 99.
He's right. He's totally right.
What is it?
999.
It is?
Of course it's 999.
999. God, we couldn't just give one more to get to 1,000?
No, that's the whole point of the movie.
No, you always gotta give them just one little nacho.
That means someone's got to go.
Yeah.
Well, don't look at me. I've survived everything. So it'll be one of you two.
Doom buggy!
Jamie Lee, will you please come out of your shell today? Come on, stop being a wallflower for once.
I did so poorly in school, and to know an answer is so thrilling to me. Really?
Jamie Lee.
What? It's very evident.
Get another timeout.
But it's the crystal ball.
Yeah,
I'm gonna vote.
that one.
I know, crystal ball, crystal ball.
It has to be B3.
I was just saying I like the sound of D5. Is that like some production company, like D5 production? But yeah, it's B3? Or
Like
A3?
a vitamin. No,
Yeah,
it's
B3.
Come on,
That's an easy one, right?
put your hand up.
Yeah, D, head. It's his head, the Hatbox Ghost. And when we were filming, that was kind of frightening, right? The Hatbox Ghost, because you'd go in to do makeup in the morning and you'd look down at the other chair and there would be the Hatbox Ghost.
Yeah.
It's very convincing.
It's just a body.
Yeah.
You're like,
it's just
what are
a
they
body.
doing makeup on?
Yeah.
No one knows.
Yeah, but you were sort of disembodied.
I was in a crystal ball.
Yeah, but you're
4
not
months. In the crystal.
frightening. You get a good feeling from
No, but
Madame
by the way,
Leota.
I also have big hair.
So one can assume you didn't care.
No, when you have big hair, you don't care.
Right.
Well, they did great, and they didn't even need to call in any of Madame Leota's goblins and ghoulies for help.
I've made a not so dismaying observation. I can't wait to see this film.
Me too. We want to thank our pals at the Walt Disney Studios as well as Walt Disney Imagineering for asking us to come out and socialize for Disney's Haunted Mansion.
We are also celebrating Disney's 100th anniversary this year, and you can bring the festivities home by becoming a D23 Gold member.
You'll receive this year's D23 Gold Member Collector Set featuring the Mickey Mouse Leader of the Club milestone statue, plus your choice of a special membership card design from the worlds of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, and Star Wars, and of course the quarterly Disney 23 publication. It's all available to new and renewing D23 Gold members. To find out more about the set and the benefits of being a D23 Gold member, visit joind23.com.
Remember to get your fix of all the latest magic from around the worlds of Disney, including amazing behind-the-scenes stories from celebrities and creatives. Check out the D23 Inside Disney podcast, available at d23.com/Inside Disney and all your finer streaming platforms, as seen on the bottom of your screen.
Thanks so much for watching, and don't miss Disney's Haunted Mansion in theaters July 28th.
From all of us here at D23,
Hurry back!
Hurry back! We'll see you real soon!